Hello guys, this video is a complement to KyloNeko's guide to VTubing on Linux. It deals with full body tracking. If you need help with the basics, you should definitely check that guide. It goes from the very start, from setting up a distribution. The link is on the description. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm Corbin. Maybe you know me because of my Starbound Crew mod, or maybe because I am really salty about Star Citizen. Not that one. Yeah, that one. In any case, I recently saw this podcast with Brody Robertson and KyloNeko about VTubing in Linux. And of course, since I'm a Linux gamer and I have dabbled in 3D VTubing in the past, I had to contribute. So today I am going to show you how to achieve full body tracking with VSeeFace and Warudo. Do this. Isn't that cool? Okay, so this video is going to be divided into three main sections. Well, technically four. The most important one, of course, is the VTubing software, VSeeFace, Warudo. But since we're on Linux, we have to run it through Proton, and Proton doesn't play nice with webcams. So we can't use the internal tracking with it, we need to use an external program. So actually, this is going to be step number 2. The first step is going to be a tracker program. The most common recommendation I see everywhere is OpenSeeFace, which is pretty good, but it only tracks your face. It's in the name. So we are going to replace it with XR Animator. So that's our goals for today. We are going to set up XR Animator, VSeeFace or Warudo, and then we are going to connect to OBS. So that's it, let's get started. So, XR Animator. Step 1. Go to your browser, search for XR Animator. Make sure it's by Bots Young. Now go to Releases, Latest, Assets, get a Linux 64 version. Once it's done, open your file manager, go to your downloads folder, find the file, move it somewhere convenient, and extract it. Now go into the Electron app folder and find the Electron program. Now, Plasma is going to allow me to run it right away, but if your distro doesn't allow it, then open your terminal, type chmod u plus x electron to give it the permission, and run it. And that's it, but I'm gonna take a little detour. If you're using Plasma like me, let's add it to the app launcher. Come here, edit applications, games, new item, give it a name. And here you need the full path to the program. You can get it by typing pwd. And if it has spaces, like right here, then you're gonna need to put it inside double quotes. Don't forget to complete it with /electron. Save it, and we are good to go. Let's run it again. To get started with XR Animator, click Start. Now double click this button, select Yes, select your webcam, Now double click here. Here select the type of tracking. Full body media pipe is the best. And just like that, we're tracking. Now we need a VMC protocol to send the information to our VTubing software. Double click here, enable VMC protocol, enable send camera data, and if your application appears here, such as VSeeFace, select it, otherwise choose others. And finally, disable the avatar, and that's it. XR Animator is ready. Now some recommendations. First, make sure that your room is well lit. Placing a light right in front of you can help. Also, distance matters. For example, here you can see that I am too close to the camera and the tracking seems pretty spotty. But if I take some distance, then the tracking is a lot better. I still have to experiment to find the best setup for the camera. But yeah, XR Animator is now ready. We can move on to the next section. Now we are going to install VSeeFace from scratch. But before we do that, we need a good version of Wine. For that I use a tool called ProtonUp Qt that is available in the AUR. If you're not using Arch, you should. But if you're not, you are probably better off using a different tool, like Proton Plus. But that's not covered in this guide. So now let's go and open ProtonUp. From here, choose Lutris, choose WineGE, select the latest version of WineGE and click Install. Now close it and let's proceed. Now open your browser, find VSeeFace, download. Once it's done, it's the same as before. Open your file manager, go to Downloads, get the archive, move it somewhere convenient, and extract it. Now open Lutris, click the plus sign, add locally installed game, let's call it PSF, runner is Wine, move to Game Options, Executable, browse to the VSeeFace program, Arguments, -- background color, FF00FF. We're going to be using window capture in OBS, so we are going to need a chroma key. That's why we need to set a colored background. And I'm doing it wrong here. Should be 00 for red, FF for green, 00 for blue. Working directory, it should be the same. And wine prefix. This is an interesting topic if you're doing this for the first time. A prefix is basically a folder that contains a simulated Windows system. Let's call this one BSF. The thing is that several apps can share a prefix, but the VTubing tool is kind of important, so I like it to have its own prefix to ensure that nothing else is going to mess it up. Select a 64-bit architecture and make sure the runner we downloaded is set. Now save. Now, before we run it, we need to install some fonts, or the text in the UIs will be invisible. For this, we are gonna use wine tricks. However, since this is the first thing we do, it will create the prefix, which will take a little while. Now, from here, set the current prefix as default, select install font, and here, search for core fonts. Click install. And now, Wine is going to throw a lot of errors while it's installing. Don't worry, it's normal. It's the Wine way. So just click away until it's done. And now it's done. Cancel, cancel. And now you should be able to run it. There is a tutorial if it's your first time. First, add an avatar. Find your model. Mine is in the models folder. Here in camera, choose anything, we're not going to use it. And choose your microphone. I'm going to use my OBS source. Alright. Now, go to settings, general settings. Enable the OSC BMC receiver. And enable track face features. Otherwise, the lip sync is not gonna work. Hello guys, Corbin from the future here, adding an interjection after recording the video because I discovered a problem. Here, where I enable the BMC receiver, I told you to enable this feature, these face features, but there is a problem with this. I told you to enable it because without it we can't have lip sync. If I disable it, look how different my mouth looks. It doesn't look very clear when I'm speaking. So I enable it and I speak a lot better. But the problem is, while it's enabled, I cannot use expressions. I'm trying to smile right now and I can't. If I disable it, my mouth can't open, but I can smile. So this is very unfortunate, and I think this is a problem very specifically of VSeeFace. I don't think Warudo has this problem because Warudo handles the lip sync independently. So I'm sorry to bring bad news, but for now we have to choose one or the other. If I ever come up with a workaround for this, I will update. So that's it. Back to the video. And now you can already see that we have the tracking working. So we are going to adjust the camera. Let's choose custom. Let's put a little bit around here. And that seems to be it. And I didn't save the camera because I'm a forgetful dummy. Don't forget to save your camera, please. And here we are. there we go. We have full body tracking on VSeeFace in Linux. Now you can skip to the last section to connect OBS. Now we are going to connect everything to Warudo. Before we do that, we need to ensure that we have a good wine version. For that, I'm going to use a tool called ProtonUp Qt that is available in the AUR. If you're not using Arch, you probably want to use another tool, but that's not covered in this guide. So you choose Steam, add version, choose GE Proton, and install the latest 8th version of Proton, like this one, for example. The latest I tested is 8.25, that I know it works, but 8.32 should work just as well. Versions 9 and above, you can't run the game. So you install it, you close it, you can download it in the store, it's completely free. I have it already, so you come here, right click, properties, compatibility, force a specific version, and choose your version. This is the version I recommend. Now you launch it. If it's the first time you run it, the assistant should pop up immediately, since this is not it. We have to come here. Something I forgot to mention is that your models for Warudo have to be in this folder. It's Steam Apps, Common, Warudo, Warudo Data, Streaming Assets, Characters, right here. So choose your model, click OK, yes, recommend, set everything to no, we are not going to use it. Face tracking is VMC, pose tracking, VMC. Customize face tracking, go to the bottom, set lip sync to always enabled, choose your microphone, I'm going to use my OBS source, set hybrid to yes, okay, okay, warning, okay, yes, import expressions, okay, I will set transparent for now, just to show you this. In camera settings, here is the background setting. You should set it to no, set chroma key to yes, and it will be automatically be green. And that's it. We have full tracking in Warudo on. Pretty amazing, huh? Okay. So now, all we need to do is connect it to OBS. We will be done. See you there then. Now for the final step, we're going to connect everything together. Make sure that the tracker and VSeeFace are working and that VSeeFace is full screen. And now let's go OBS. Let's go into studio mode. Let's create a new scene. Send it as an image. Wall. Screen. Second image. Let it be the chalkboard. And now we can add capture. VSeeFace. Hide the cursor. Add a filter. Chroma key. It's green by default, so all of the green is going to disappear. And that's it. Here we are. How about it, huh? Amazing, huh? You can click down here if you want just headshot. Here, if you want half body. Oh, and don't forget the microphone. or you will be able to hear me. Let's get out of studio mode. And that's it. Our scene is complete. And we have full body tracking. How cool is that? If you made it to the end, congratulations! If you got stuck somewhere or have questions, put them in the comments below. I will be glad to help you. Also, if you wish, you can join my Discord. It's a little lonely right now, but I will be back soon enough. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye!